Okay, I'm back. I've imported these images into Photoshop from Zbrush. Each one of these have taken 30 seconds. I'm trying to make a comic, and so let's see. I was working on a character. Let's see how far I've gotten with that. Okay, this is how far I've gotten with the last character I've been working on. Okay, let's import this. So render. Ooh, that's kind of fancy. Print screen. Switch to Photoshop. Alright, hold on. Okay, then Photoshop. Then I can switch back and forth very easily. Okay, so print this. Paste. Select the portion of this object I'm interested in. Copy, paste, select previous layer, delete that, and then move into position. Okay, now these are all of my images, and I'm just going to organize them a little bit. So the first one, let's select that. Never mind. I was going to convert these to smart objects, but I don't think I really need to. So rotate. Let's rotate this accordingly, and probably let's zoom in. It's always nicer when you can see more. Then shift, wait, okay, yeah, cancel. Shift, Alt, to drag out. No, let's see. I'm probably just going to use the transform and warp mode to really make this look like it's I don't know, that size. Okay, good. Okay, there's our first one. Then move on to the second layer, or layer 7. Control T. Then rotate. And move kind of in the center. Then, actually that's looking like I could just scale it out, so I'm going to do that. So, hold down Shift and Alt to scale in both directions. And okay, there's my second one. Now layer 9. Yeah, okay. Okay. Layer 9. Oh man, it's running pretty slow right now. I'm not sure why. Okay. Slowly. Okay. And then confirm this. Yeah, layer 9. Control T. Rotate. Move up a little bit, and then keyboard mouse down, 1, 2, 3, that works, and then just like the other one, hold down Shift and Alt to scale in both directions. Okay, now I scaled it I think to the appropriate size, but I'm not in the right spot, so I'm going to keyboard arrow left and up, I think, or just arrow around to get it in the right position. And just to make sure everything looks right, you can't tell where everything is exactly because of the I don't know, transform boxes and stuff that Photoshop lets you see, so you can manipulate what you're working on. So hold down Control and H to hide everything. Then I've got a better idea of where my object is on the screen, but it's still in transform mode, so I can still tweak it. Okay. And then now press Control H to show everything again. Now you can scale in any direction you want to, but right now I really need to Control H, scale in this direction. Even with things hidden, you can still scale in that area. Okay, that, I don't know, okay. Using the same technique as I did down there, so you can hover over the area where you would scale and it shows you the appropriate icon. So I'm looking for this on the top. Okay, I found it, and click and drag up. Just okay, that works. Yay. Okay, my third comic strip is done. I'm gonna zoom out just so it doesn't mess up like it did last time. Now hold down W, or sorry, spacebar. Yeah, hold down spacebar and mouse left click to drag in Photoshop wherever you need to go. Okay, then probably layer 11. Okay, just as I thought. Let's click that, Control T, and then Control H, just so we can move it around and stuff like we need to. Okay, didn't seem to recognize that keyboard shortcut that I did, so Control H. Okay, there we go. Now mouse or keyboard arrow around to situate it where it needs to be. Okay. Now I can probably rotate and it should line up better. Okay, now, oh, whoa. Okay, scale. Ooh, what was that menu? Okay. Oh, fancy. That's good to know. Wow. Okay, anybody that uses Photoshop, when you press Control T and you're trying to scale and things like this, and you're like, oh, I really want to skew it because I need to right now, it needs to look different. Typically you would always go up to Edit, Transform, and then Skew, right, and then all these other operations and stuff. But I just found out just now how to do it a lot easier. Okay, when you're in Transform mode, you just right click and it shows up, and then you can do whatever you need to very, very quickly. Yay! And then rotate, and then perspective. Okay, distance and warp. Isn't that fancy? Oh, that's cool. Whoa. Neat. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, but that's really cool. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just playing around right now. I'm trying to get it to the appropriate size just by using the warp tools. That is really cool. I'm going to use Photoshop so much more now because I can do that so much easier. Whenever you find an easier method of performing digital art, you want to take advantage of that. No. Okay, that's good. And then you press enter to accept the changes. I'm happy with that, sort of. Besides this little area, okay. Instead of going up into edit, transform, and then probably distort, I would probably distort. You just right click, distort, and then move like you wanted to. That is so cool. Okay, then the next layer, Control T, rotate, then Shift. Okay, yeah, Shift and click to scale in one direction. Nice. Okay, that was one more time. Probably warp. Nice. Okay, I could get picky, but I don't want to. Okay, next one. Okay, I've got a few more minutes, so I'm going to try and hurry this up. Layer 15. Okay, Control T. Rotate. Shift. Scale. Let go, just to make sure it doesn't freak out. Then Shift. Click. Okay, I'm not worried. That looks nice. And one thing I'm not going to worry about is, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. One thing I'm not going to worry about is this red right here, because that, I could take it out and things like that, but I don't really care. Slowly, okay. Then layer 17. Yeah, okay, layer 17, Control T, rotate, probably move down, and scale, okay, that's good. No it's not. Yes, it is. It's fine. I don't care. Okay, next one. Control T. Rotate. Move. Then keyboard mouse to move it a little better. Control H to make sure it's where you want it. Control H. Yeah. Okay. And then rotate just a little bit. Okay, then keyboard move over, then scale, okay, that works. Nice. Okay, I've got less than a minute, so Control T, scale, cool. Distort, no, undo, warp, okay, like that. Okay, my comic book is done. Think. I'd create a story, but I'm kind of puzzled at the moment. These 9 characters meet up in Digital Land to fight the local dragon.